Hey everyone, what's up, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We're still in the cabin at Kertrold with Yennefer after getting back from doing The Last Wish, cementing our romance option as Yen. And the next story mission is Ugly Baby, which will be quite a way off considering we've got to go back over to Velen, back to the Bloody Baron's castle, and grab Uma, the ugliest man alive. That's the only lead we have on Ciri. But we've still got plenty to do in Skellige and in Velen, for a matter of fact, before we head on to this story mission. It's a pretty vital one, this next one. It cuts off a lot of quest points, so we want to make sure we don't leave any loose ends if possible. Try and get some of the main quests out of the way at least anyway, or the main side quests, should I say. So Yen's still here. She hasn't portaled off, which makes a change. But we still need to go back to... That's actually over in Kaer Morhen, you see. What we need to do is... Let's see, I really want to get up to doing following the thread, but we need to finish off in Wolf's clothing. So we need to find a way to cure Morkvarg's curse. Obviously the people of Hindersfjall are really pissed with us for what happened to Freya's garden, but can't really do much about that now. Just gonna have a word with Yen and see if there are any dialogue options with her that we haven't done yet.
Geralt?
Oh, we do. Nice.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Wow, a lot of options. Cool.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
And that was where we began The Witcher 1. Yes, I remember that well.
What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me, after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Djinn?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
Mean to say that...
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
That's the crystal we found at the very, very beginning of the game.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
See you back at Kaer Morhen. Righty, in Wolfskloven, back over to Hindersfjall. Apparently I hadn't looted that. Yep, Caertrold, what time of day are we? Up just before noon.
Drink last night too.
Excellent. Do you know what? I said I've liked my style so far in Skellige.
Gotta admit, I didn't think you could help us.
Hey, Shusta.
See if I can get a shave.
Take it you're good with scissors. Give me a haircut.
Tain't something I usually do, but it wouldn't be right to turn down a traveller.
Right, I'd like a new haircut. I'd like you to style my beard. What do you think? So we're gonna go be clean. Should we go clean shaven again, the earlier look, or full beard trim shot? Yeah, full beard trim shot. So we've had this style for quite a bit now, and look, a new haircut. So shaved except for the ponytail, long and loose, not loose at all. Shaved at the sides, cut on top and a ponytail. Elven rebel cut. I wouldn't like to think what that would look like personally. We'll go with the style we had earlier on. Actually was quite a fan of that. There we are.
So long.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, Shuster.
You away from your guard, are you?
Okay, on our way we go.
You see the white-haired fellow?
Drink last
He's
night too.
dangerous.
Love it.
Golden eyes or something.
We were.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of me. I was the one that solved the mystery of what happened in the Great Hall. Bernard Brand plotting the murder and succeeding on that case. Oh, fast travel point. Alright, so it's back over to Hindersfjall we go, isn't it? See, plenty to still do on our map. So we've got the missing miners contract, we've got the dragon contact down in Firesdale, contract missing son. Quite a few Catskill upgrades, various treasure hunts. Something up here on the coast as well that I'll need to check out, and obviously there was Larvik. Now Larvik has got that notice board which we haven't checked out yet, so we will be doing that, but I think I'll just go straight to Freya's Garden and then we'll go from there. So we'll clear up the mess with this curse, head into Larvik, so there are at least a few quests popping up here and there. So once we have done this quest, we can think about heading over there. Right, is he going to be back by now? It won't surprise me. We know Morkvarg will continue to return until I solve this mystery. Can't hear anything nearby. Taking a look at how this place looks. It's a lot less green and colourful than before. The garden has died from the black magic spell that Yennefer cast on Corpse of Skjall. Again, that was not a pleasant experience, was it? Right, this is locked, isn't it? Oh no, sorry, it's those two doors that are locked. This door's open. So get rid of the werewolf in the garden and find a way into the flooded cave under Morkvarg's lair. To depending on how much experience we get as well, I will soon enough be able to craft the enhanced Ursine armour. So I've been running with the enhanced cat for a little while, which I'm actually quite a fan of this. As I already mentioned, I'm not a real huge fan of the initial cat armour. Good, get sloping. But I am a fan of this enhanced one, very much so. So the mastercrafted one actually comes with a hood, which is an interesting look to say the least. You look a little bit like a rebel Scoia'tael. Is that Mark Varg back again for round 3? This is the last time we were here. We killed him in this barn. So, what's this? Locked? No, that's the was broken off, wasn't it? Let's grab these herbs. Arenaria. Is it double? Yes, double Arenaria. Excellente. So running low on that. And Arenaria is using plenty of different potions. Looks like there's another gate there. So this contraption up here is what controls this. Sounds like Morgard's back. Let's have a look. You probably notice as well, spot to my skills real quick. I'm going to respec between episodes at some point soon and go through what I've done. I still want to keep... I'm undecided. I really am undecided because I absolutely love using my signs. I much enjoy it more than my initial build, which was... I played full swords pretty much in my initial playthrough a couple of years ago. But I've really enjoyed this much more than I did the other one. But I'd really like to get Whirl, but it requires a lot of points to drop into there. Like I say, I can save at least 2 points by getting rid of Puppet, and I'm sort of happy with how I am in here. I can of course intensify any of these signs if I wanted to, but you can get a real OP build if I go deep down into here. But I dropped one in Poisoned Blades, so now when we've got oil on our swords, it gives us a 3% chance of poisoning the target on each hit, and that chance is higher on the greater oil that we're using. I think pretty much my rage management, where I can use signs for adrenaline points, has been essential for this playthrough for me. I'm going to get our cursed oil on. Probably our beast oil, I'd say. Get Northern Wind equipped, and that's for humans of course. And Moondust, yeah, should be fine. Okay then, Mark Varg. Let's dance. Yeah, he's back. He's back, alright. I'm not talking to his friend this time. Stop your healing. Stop your howling. Stun it. Oh, strong hits got him.
Here we are again.
You kind. End this. Or release me.
Again, I'm not going to feed him. We'll leave him.
Farewell.
See you soon.
You never know, with the effects of that Moondust, he might not come back. It's quite a decent way to farm, technically. Probably I assume it takes him a few hours to respawn, but every time you get in a werewolf mutagen, hide, essence and saliva, probably sells quite nicely. Right, now that's the crack that we found in the floor, didn't we? What did this say again?
Draft from below. A cave?
Okay, so there's another cave. Oh yeah, we've got another objective, don't we? Find a way into the flooded cave under Morkvarg's lair. All the way around it. How about taking a cat potion? I think I'll be alright heading back outside now anyway. Right, so if his lair is there, there's the waterfall, and we did see another door there. Now this is the contraption. What does this do?
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
Right, that's because that's already there, isn't it? So if I press this, that brings that down, and this little contraption's moved to the right now, so I'm going to assume that that means that one's open. Yes! Goody! Goody, 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 goody. So we should be able to swim under Morkvarg's lair now, see if we can find anything. Yes! See if there's anything on the floor. Nah. No. Don't look like anything. Here we are. I can already see a chest. Oh my. Amethyst secured leather. So a lot of corpses and quite a few things to investigate in here. Padlock key. Unlock the chapter house doors. Yes, that's going to open up them 2 locked doors, isn't it?
Bones fell through the crevice years ago.
Lovely. Oh yeah, that's just above us, isn't it? Anything else in this cave? Our way up a little. I could do the smart thing. Just use a torch. Don't think I can investigate this. No, I can't. It's just showing us the ways. Oh, guess we're out of here. Missed the stairs. Should we go up this part? Now then, I wonder if we'll find anything interesting in either of these 2 rooms. So we're trying to lift the curse and not kill him. I mean, Morkvarg didn't sound like a nice guy anyway, so I mean, even if we do lift the curse, it depends what he intends to do. I'm not one for cold-blooded murder, but you never know. With someone like him, it depends what his intentions are. Okay. Which door first? Let's take door number 1. Search the chapter house. The Ancient and the NL. The elves. Sword for witches. Something that's glowing. Morkvarg's journal. Interesting. Day 24. Chostar the Wise has proven unworthy of his moniker. He paid me not to attack the village and then, pleased at his own cleverness, called off the watch. Never had easier work in my life. We slit the men's throats in their sleep and ploughed the women till dawn. Not much loot, but primo entertainment. Day 26. When we were sailing from Ranvig, we heard owls hooting, an ill omen, so I ordered us to turn back to shore. Hugh laughed about how I'm supposed to be so brave, yet I'm afeared of the gods. I tossed him overboard with a knife between his ribs, but I could tell I'd lost a bit of respect in the lads' eyes. We'll have to do something to prove I've still got the biggest prick on board. Keep them from getting any stupid ideas. Day 33. Our visit to Hindisfjall was a success. Priestesses dead, monuments smashed, holy tomes burned, mead barrels drained. We divvied up the silver, I took the votives, Norulf son of Odalek took the basins and spoons, Mon son of Gulvar took the candlesticks and jewellery, while Einar son of Torodar forfeited his share out of fear for Freya's wrath. Fine, all the more for us. Tomorrow we'll sail to Spikarog, see what the merchant wenches have brought to the market. Okay, Morkvarg, you ain't not a nice guy. Not a nice guy at all. But we know that Einar was with him, so that means he lied to us the last time we spoke. Surprise there. See what's in this other door. Door number 2. Chest. Radovid the Stern. Hard slug. Great. Another chest. Zeracanian blinders. Is that an improvement? Not actually sure. No, must have already got them from. Reminds me of this, but I think there is a race over here, isn't there, on the track? Right. Back to Einar then. I wish every bugger that I keep running into just wouldn't keep on lying to me. I can't get out that way, can I? Just every person, just tell the truth. I'm gonna find out one way or another. I'm a witcher. You know, we've got superhuman senses and can detect tracks that any mere mortals couldn't even hope to see. So why try and trick us? It irks me and sets me into a rage. Gets me angry and tempted for the more violent methods. Making me trounce back and forth between Larvik and this garden. I mean, what do you make me for? So yes, to ask Einar of Larvik why he lied to us about Morkvarg, and reading his journal I am decided if we lift his curse, he's not being set free, so I assume we'll go lift the curse and just kill him. It depends if he's got anything for us for lifting the curse. It won't surprise me if he tries to stick me with a shiv, knowing what we've read there. Wait a minute, I was going the right way the first time, wasn't I? Bloody roads. Leads up to the priestess place, isn't it? Freya's temple. No, I'm just cutting across, fuck it. Not that far away anyway. Just give Roach a call, speed things up a little. Roach! There you are, girl. Hey up. Huh?
Here's the nest.
This is about what? We'll leave that. It's probably to do with the contract. Remember, there was a destroyed cart near this road. Must be... there it is. Must have something to do with that. That's okay. Just down to the dock. Stop up here.
Hey-ya! Slow now.
There's a lot of warriors here, so this can go one of two ways, Einar. You tell me, or I force you to tell me.
This is a terrible crossway.
Greetings. Praise Freya.
Yeah, straight to the point.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
Meet them gladly. As much as I'm irked, and I'd be all down for tearing you a new one, we don't need to fight, because I need to figure out if there's a way to sort this curse out. Because if we kill him, we're just back to square one. We don't find out anything, and we're probably just going to have to feed him his own flesh, which will get rid of him, but we want to see if we can lift the curse.
I'm no knight errant. I'm a witcher. Didn't come here to bring you to justice.
Digging up the past? What's that for?
Need to know what actually happened in the garden. Gonna lift Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Horson should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
It's what I do.
Used to say the same myself, till Morkvarg gave the order to sail for Hindisfjall. I've raided often and cruelly. Killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. But priestesses, it was too much, even for me. When it was over, and Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was godeye of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death. Spoke true, it seems.
Your pop-pop mention how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That Horson should suffer.
Do it for the priestesses, hand it over. Hand it over, we'll obviously start a fight. So let's see if we can tempt him.
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back. And as I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you. Once Morkvarg's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter what.
Not you, nor that witch, yet.
He intended not to let him leave anyway, but you'll find me and kill me. Well, yeah. I would like to see you try. I know. Many a man thought like you did, and fell to my steel sword. Which way? Nope, no, not that way. This way, isn't it?
Whoa there, Roach.
Going way past my objective marker here, aren't I? Let's just hop off the 1 foot and now ran past my objective about 3-4 times in the space of 30 seconds there.
Slower.
Pros are back, it seems. Okay, so use the fang to lift Morkvarg's curse, or find another way to lift it. No, we'll use the fang. We will use the fang. It's our only main lead there after Einar lied to us. I can't believe he wouldn't think I'd discover about his past. Question is, where do I find him again? Guess back this way. That hurt. Used to be on the safe side already. A moon dust. Maybe, unless he's still in his cave. I'm gonna assume he is. Yeah, it's leading me this way. Yeah, he's back. I don't want to have to fight him, or I'm going to have to fight him before I do this. So be it.
Ah, how you like that silver?
You don't? is a charm, Morkvarg.
Here we are again.
Too kind. End this. Or release me.
And there we go. Got our third option. Hand him Toradar's Fang.
Here, put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
I'm free. Free! At last! Oh, where's the tavern? I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale. Then to sea. They forgot me, no doubt. Well, I'll fucking remind them with a bang. In Novigrad, everywhere. I'm back!
Buoyant attitude. Can't let you do that. No, my reward first. But if we can get a reward and... Let's see. No, if this lets him go, I'm not going to be happy.
Fair winds and all, but before you go, my reward
Right. Nearly forgot.
happens often. Too often.
Calm yourself. I'm a man of honor. Now listen. You'll go to Novigrad. To the bits. Find the vulture, the moneylender. Tell him Morkvarg sends his regards. And you'll know me to be a generous man. Farewell then. The sea beckons.
Does it now? Morkvarg sends his regards. Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going, buddy? I ain't gonna let you go anywhere.
End it, Witcher.
Come on, I'm not letting you pillage the sea. No, you don't. That is a fitting end for a man of your fame. There we go. 2 rewards at once for doing that. I made the right choice there, didn't I? Collect your reward from the contract giver. Collect your reward from the pawn shop in Novigrad. Yes, well, Morkvarg, Geralt sends his regards. Or the White Wolf sends his regards. I like that better. Since Jon Snow goes also by that nickname. The White Wolf. All the little Easter eggs that you get in this game. Another Game of Thrones one there, not the first one. Obviously we ran into a dwarf's body on, I think it was, I can't remember how many episodes back it was. It was when we found the pirate cove, the island, where down below there was just so many, there must have been like 40, 50 pirates. And we found one of the sky cells, obviously a little tribute to the Eyrie, talking about the moon door. Now, can I actually get out through the entrance? God dang it! Where the hell is the key for this place? Doesn't half make things difficult, doesn't it? Okay, so you know, contract giver, that is Priestess of Freya's temple, isn't it? Just eastward of us here. And then collect your reward from the pawn shop in Novigrad. That will not be for a while, since I don't intend to be leaving Skellige right now. I'd like to do it, in the sense of keeping it all in one video, but it's not to worry. Pretty much done the whole thing now, it's just collecting a reward later on. Pretty sure we've got to go to that guy in the pawn shop on the eastern side of Novigrad for another reason as well. Sure, someone told me it recently. Maybe wrong. Evening is approaching on Hindusfjall. I'll probably end the episode after this here. I know the last few have been a bit shorter than my usual. I like to try and get about 50 minutes, but depending, obviously the Calm of the Storm was fully sort of a story, and the Last Wish was the Last Wish, so I really wanted to keep them separate. Josta.
You who grant us love, hatred, and strength. Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions.
Heh. Curse, tell me about it. Let's just ask these questions.
The curse. Tell me more.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisfjall to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
You're right. I think I've run into Morkvarg, yeah.
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Toradar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
I wonder why. Must have missed this lady speaking to her last time, but good news for you, priestess.
I've come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher. You who grant us love, hatred, and strength.
Hold me to it indeed, priestess. But I guarantee you, Morkvarg will never return. So in wolf's clothing, it is completed for now, that will do. So let's see, so collect your reward from the pawn shop in Novigrad, so we can leave that. I think to begin the next episode, we'll head over into Larvik. So we've got 2 quests on the outside, the last Hero's Pursuit, I think, before it'll probably send me to an ultimate Hero's Pursuit. I've got a contract that's about here, which is probably one that I read off the notice board. I've got no, I don't think there's a blacksmith in Larvik actually, but I've got an innkeep that we'll probably need to play at Gwent. We'll need to buy some cards off him as well actually. But we shall head into Larvik as soon as the next episode begins. But I'm very pleased on how that went. Back to our ponytail and our trimmed beard look, something we went with about halfway through Velen. I'll probably keep this for a little while until we resume the main story again. But for now, it's back onto the road over to Larvik, and we'll start ticking off all these side quests before heading back to Velen to go and speak to Uma, the ugliest man alive. But that, like I said, is going to be quite a way off before we're heading back to the Baron's castle.